the future, a champion, a great young performer who in my mind here has an opportunity to get a huge win over one of the biggest, wiliest veterans in this business today in Brian Myers.
Well, and Bishop obviously has an eye towards tonight's main event. His Rip City shooter mate, Wes Barkley, laid down the challenge. He'll take on Matt Cardona. But Josh knew full well that Myers would be here as well. And if he can take him out here, they don't have to worry about him in that main event.
That's a great point, and you think about from Bishop's standpoint right here, he's trying to get back to the top of the mountain. He's trying to get back to being the AIW champion, and he's going to have to go through Myers here tonight. And look, this is all Bishop does. This is what he cares about. This is his passion. Myers is over here podcasting. He's got bendy figures. Bishop is here to kick some butt, and I think he's going to do it tonight.
Well, you see he's backing down Myers, and I'll tell you what, I had the chance earlier tonight when I got to the building. I was backstage, and Joshua Bishop was back there, and this should tell you how much this match means, how much this main event means to the AIW roster as a whole, not just the Rip City Shooters, no less than Matthew Justice. One of Bishop's longtime rivals, his biggest rival in his career, was back there psyching him up, hyping him up, telling him that this is his house, this is his promotion. In Justice's eyes, he's still the champ, and he needs to go out there and show Brian Myers exactly that.
And he's showing him right there, and the test of strength throws him to the ground like Myers is a child. And Myers has been in the ring with many legends in this business. This guy who won the tag team titles at WrestleMania with the other guy in the main event tonight, Matt Cardona. And so for Bishop, this is a nice notch on his belt. But you mentioned Justice having his back. These are interlopers. These are outsiders coming down here into the house of Absolute Intense Wrestling. And Josh Bishop is the perfect guy to throw him right out the door.
Bishop transitioning right there, and I don't think Myers expected that. I don't think Myers expected that he'd be able to grab a headlock and Bishop would transition to it his own. I mean, Brian Myers flat out, it's just no respect at all for Bishop, but Bishop is going to knock it into him.
I was going to say, he's going to beat the respect to him. That huge shoulder tackle there gets a 2 count there. But earlier today, Myers on Twitter is telling Bishop, oh, I'm going to take you to the learning tree. I'm going to show you how to draw money and how to work. Well, listen, there's no solution for trying to work with a fist in your face. And that's what Bishop's giving Myers right now.
Shots to the side of the head, the shoulder block. But Myers, the crafty veteran, had the boot up, and Bishop just ate it.
He said, yeah, nice try, but there's no accounting for raw power. I know Bishop likes to get into the gym early. He likes to wake the weights up and get that pump on, and you're seeing that strength walking right through the boot of Myers as the action spills to the outside.
Well, and that Myers went to the outside, I think perhaps thinking he was going to get a break, get a breath. That's the last place you want to go with Joshua Bishop. I think he's more
trying to get out of here
than he is between the ropes.
I know Myers has an early flight tomorrow. He's maybe trying to say, let me get to the airport right now. I've had enough of Joshua Bishop.
Bishop with a pair of right hands. He's got Myers. He's going to send him across into the guardrail on the other side.
That is unforgiving steel, and it is tight around the ring, and you saw that move a good 6 to 8 inches from the impact there as Bishop whips Myers into that rail.
And look at Bishop, it's just in the zone right now. Just the walk across, not a worry in the world on the face of young Joshua Bishop.
And then that's what happens when you get comfortable with a wily veteran. You think you got it figured out. Myers gets him into the ring post there, buying some time, and now the count is on, urging the referee. He'd love a count out win, right? Let me get out of here.
Myers, all he cares about is getting that win, getting his envelope at the end of the night.
This is good, though. We're going to see how Bishop responds to a little adversity here, his first of the match.
Oh, and there again, a veteran move. Myers kicking the rope on his way in. Questionable placement. Tom Dunn not happy with it, but he's going to allow it to continue.
And that's what being a veteran is all about, and I hate to see it. Dirty tactics, using things to his advantage. He's a professional wrestler. That's fine, but I'd like him to operate within the rules of this great sport.
Big knee drop from Myers. Hooks the leg, 1 count only. And you said it, that is not a small man. I mean, you can't underestimate the size of Joshua Bishop, but Brian Myers is not a small man by any means in there.
He's not again, using right to the very end of that referee's 5 count to get every bit of oxygen out of Joshua Bishop that he can, because he knows he's got to chop this tree down. But Joshua Bishop, I'm hoping, is going to dig deep here and turn the tide, as he was in control from the beginning, but now Myers, using the ring to his advantage, has taken control here now.
Well, and this is what he needs to do, and Myers is well aware of that fact.
Ground him.
He needs to ground him, he needs to slow him down, he needs to lay on him. Make him not just fight against yourself, but his weight as well.
But you hear this crowd, and just as he gets momentum, Myers literally trips him up.
Sweep of the leg from Brian Myers.
Oh, telling the crowd they're number one, and the crowd with the same sentiments for Myers, except I don't think that's what they're saying at all.
Myers with the boot to the down Bishop, and he's going to go for the pin again. And a lot of people may question, obviously, a kick to the shoulder, kick to the face isn't going to keep Joshua Bishop down. But what Myers is doing is making him expend energy every single time he kicks out.
Yeah, you're right about that. He's trying to say, let's wear him down. I don't have a strength advantage. What I've got is a psychological, perhaps, advantage over a young star in this business, a star in the making in Josh Bishop. And he's just trying to wear him down and maybe get Bishop off his game to make a mistake he can capitalize. Because I'll tell you what, straight up, Myers can't beat Bishop.
Oh, right now he has got him grounded. He's doing just that. That rear chin lock cinched in. And again, is he going to get the submission? Probably not out of Joshua Bishop.
He's just trying to wear him down. Now in this position,
if he can cut the wind off, if he can basically put Bishop out, that's his only shot. Bishop's not a guy that's going to submit. He's not going to give up. But again, he's laying on him. You see, it's not just underneath the chin. His whole body was across it.
He's trying to cut off that oxygen supply and maybe get an easy pass-out victory. Not today, though. Bishop trying to get the crowd involved, the crowd urging him back, looking for one opening. Couple elbows to the back of the head. Could this be the moment? Bishop. Whoa! Good God!
From Bishop.
He threw him more than halfway across the ring, and that's a grown man. That's the power of Bishop, but he's down now. Those submissions, they took a lot out of him, but Bishop now has bought himself some time to get this back on equal footing.
Bishop, you hear this crowd trying to get behind him, trying to will him back to his feet. Myers to the ropes, using those to his advantage to get up. He gets to his feet first. Bishop right behind him. Clothesline attempt, big right hand. The kick to the midsection. Now he backs Myers in. Big clothesline from Bishop.
Thunderous clotheslines, and I'll tell you what, you got to get to the Odeon to hear this, to feel this, the power of Bishop behind those clotheslines. And now, oh, the big flying stinger splash in the corner. And Bishop's fired up.
Bishop is feeling it. Bishop waiting. Myers stumbling back to his feet.
He's looking for it.
Looking for that shell shock. Boom! And he hits it. The march out, and not only did he hit it in the center of the ring. Nathan hooks the leg too.
Oh, that was a long 2 count right there. As Bishop says, okay, probably a little respect there, but he's got a lot more in the arsenal than that. But it's good to see Bishop with the momentum ready to send this carpetbagger right on out of AIW in the Odeon tonight.
Bishop's up, and he's calling for it.
That's it. That's it. We've seen enough.
Myers manages to shove him away and catches him coming in. Little playing possum, perhaps, from Brian Myers, and now looking implant DDT.
Come on, Josh.
We've seen Myers win a whole lot of matches, but not tonight.
It's going to take more than that to keep Joshua Bishop down in front of this crowd in this venue on this night when he knows what's at stake for his young career against a guy like Myers. But is that the best Myers has to offer? Because if it is, Bishop took it like a champ.
And Myers knows. Listen, you may think it's superficial, you may think it doesn't mean anything, but when you've got a building full of people, Joshua Bishop feeds on this energy. And Myers knows it. Myers is telling him. It's not just Myers telling him to take a shot, and Myers is trying to get his focus on him and off of this crowd.
Well, I'll tell you what, putting his face in the mat will do that. Come on, there it is, 2 count. Bishop, you know what I love about him? You look at a guy like Joshua Bishop when he walks in and he turns heads everywhere he goes. You say there's a young man in his mid-20s, a physique that only most of us could dream about having. but he can take a little bit of punishment. Myers is dishing it out. Bishop continues to answer the bell, kicking out at 2, and Myers has to be wondering, what do I have to do to put this kid down?
Well, he's headed to the top rope. Brian Myers not known for his high flying.
Uncharacteristic. And that's it right there. He was looking for that edge, and Bishop cuts him off at the pass.
Not only did Bishop, I don't know what Bishop has in mind right here, Nathan, but
I like
a
it.
smile on his face when he caught Myers.
He's got ill intentions. Myers trying to hold on to fight off a superplex attempt from Bishop.
Manages to fight out,
Headbutts.
And he gets Bishop off the top rope. There's that diving elbow drop. Myers once again has finished many matches too. No!
Bishop again digging deep, much to the delight of those in attendance here at the Odeon. Myers is digging deep tonight into his bag of tricks, and he still can't put Bishop down. I like what that means for the future.
Well, you can see the frustration, and now perhaps looks to be setting up for that spear.
He's calling for it. Bishop slow to his feet. Here it comes. Look out, Josh.
Spear. Josh catches him. Huge black hole slam. Hooks the legs. No.
What a black hole slam that was, using Myers' momentum, and then a big boot that almost decapitates him.
He went to duck under, and he caught the boot right to the top of the head now. Looking to get him up. Awesome bomb! Awesome bomb, hooks the leg, grapevine the other, and
That is it.
Bishop gets the victory over Brian Myers.